y'all. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? We are here. It is I, it is me, it is she, it is her, the caramel. It's me, y'all. The one and only. The one and only. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Miss Tandra J, hello, ma'am. Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Linda Gamble, Special K. I see my usuals coming on in here. How you guys doing? Yes, yes, yes. Come on in here. Hello, hello, hello. Seeking truth. Hello, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, Lord, I've been trying to get some stuff done prior to getting online. I'm sweating a little bit. Like, Lord. How y'all doing? Angel Born Archer. Hello, Carla, KBR, Lisa Foster, I'm sorry, Shonda Miller, Denise Ramsey. Hello, ma'am, my faithful. She's on here all the time. Melody McFadden. She said she just got off. I know that's right, girl. Yes, honey. Yes, yes. Reno. All right, let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right. So if you guys saw the description, you guys already know what we're talking about. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to be talking about let's go ahead and get the royal news out of the way. Okay. I'm trying to listen, y'all. I'm trying to get all the news out here, not just Love and Marriage Huntsville news. Okay. It's so much going on in the world. So we got to kind of talk about everything because we have a lot of different viewers. Some people who don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but they do keep up with royal news. So we want to cover that as well. Okay. We want to get as many subscribers as we can. We want people to come over and not just hear one particular type of thing. Okay. So I want to cover all types of news. Okay. Royal news, Love and Marriage Huntsville news, celebrity news, all of it so that we can get it out there, okay, to the people. All right, so royal news, okay? Now it says that disgraced royal prince Andrew is worrying, guys, that he will be kicked out of the royal lodge and thrown to the wolves, honey. I said, oh, honey, say it ain't so. Now, y'all know that Prince Charles is now King Charles. Everybody knows that. If you didn't know that, I don't know, maybe you just came out of a coma. Welcome back, if you were. Everyone knows that the Queen has passed away, which now that means that Prince Charles has now stepped into his role as being King Charles. Okay, he's shaking some things up. He's requested a meeting with Meghan Markle, who is now married to Prince Harry. He requested a meeting with her. They're supposed to be sitting down to iron out some differences and some issues that they had, prior to the Queen passing. Because y'all know the Queen kind of just did not want to deal with some things, I'm guessing. And I guess Charles, he has a little bit, he has a heart for Meghan. If y'all know, Charles walked Meghan down the aisle. Okay, she didn't even ask her own father to do it. She asked Prince Charles, he was Prince Charles at the time, to her down the aisle when she married Prince Harry, and he did. Okay, he stepped in and he walked her. That was a huge honor. That was a huge honor for him to do that. Okay, so he is trying to mend fences with Meghan, with this whole situation that happened that kind of drove them out of staying there on royal property and being there and relinquishing their royal duties and whatnot. They didn't want to be there because it was a lot said about their kids. Meghan was saying that the royal family was had a lot to say about their kids being mixed kids and whatnot. So yeah, so it was said that Charles was going to relinquish Meghan Markle and Harry's kids titles as being prince and princess again, because they have a daughter and a son. So it said that they are looking at getting prince and princess on their names now. So I think that's huge. That's something that the Queen did not give when she was alive. So I think King Charles, I got to get used to saying that now. King Charles, I think that he has a heart now. Now, his brother, as y'all know, Prince Andrew, he's no stranger to scandal. All right, if y'all know, a few years back, he was accused of being inappropriate with some young girls. All right, who was running with Jeffrey Epstein, who y'all know, committed suicide in prison before he could actually go to court. Y'all already know that situation, okay? Where the other lady, what's her name, Ghislaine Maxwell, y'all already know she's already serving all this time because she was also running with Epstein. Now, Prince Andrew was named in that particular case as well. He chose to settle. Y'all know he's a royal, okay? They said for an undisclosed amount. It was for a very high amount. And people over there were asking, okay, is this royal money that he's paying, or is this like, just money out of his pocket, like his own personal money? They were very concerned about that over there, that he chose to settle. They want to know where he's getting the money from because he's not doing any royal duties, which is why they're saying that now King Charles is saying that they may be getting kicked up out of the house that they're staying in, him and his wife. Well, ex-wife. His ex-wife is Sarah Ferguson, okay? And it's saying that it says that now that Prince Charles has leveled up and morphed into King Charles, it says there are a ton of changes in the royal family, including where everyone is going to live. So he is just like, he came in and pretty much kicked the door down. Y'all know Queen Elizabeth, child, she ain't even cold in the ground yet. And Buddy Cousin went and put on the crown, and he is doing what needs to be done over there. He is setting some stuff in order. And I'm talking about right now. Okay. Yeah. It says that Charles himself is moving to Buckingham Palace and apparently has a bunch of plans for other royal properties, including potentially the Royal Lodge, where his they call him the disgraced brother since he was in that whole Epstein thing. It says where his disgraced brother, Prince Andrew, lives with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Okay. That is the house. Huge house, okay? Yes. It's a 31-room home. Damn. I said, yo. So it says that Andrew and Fergie are worried that they could be kicked out of the 31-room home, okay? But it says that they are safe for now. All right. And it says that Prince Andrew signed a 75-year lease on the mansion. Who signs a lease for that long? Damn. A 75-year lease? So they said if he's forced to vacate, that he will get $7 million in compensation. I was like, wow. Okay, so it says that they are no longer under the protection of the Queen, but it would seem callous to throw them out so soon after she died, according to a source. All right, but it says, but if he's doing no duties and rattling around a $30 million mansion during the cost of living crisis, it says then that's a terrible look, and that he could be kicked out. So that he's not earning his keep. That's pretty much what they're saying. You can be a royal, but you're not earning your keep around here. You're not doing no royal duties. No, you are not, sir. So they might be busting you on down to the royal apartment or the royal duplex. You might be in the royal duplex over there. So we're gonna keep our ear to the streets on that, Prince Andrew. Okay, since you out here acting a fool and not doing no royal duty, they say you ain't doing no job out here. So you might be getting kicked into the royal duplex over there. Okay, yeah. Back there behind the real mansions back there, where when the royals get to acting up, that's where they send them back to the royal duplex. So that's where his ass gonna be staying. That's what it's looking like. They like, you're not about to stay up in this 31, in the royal duplex. So yeah, they said your ass is not about to be out here staying in no 31-room mansion, and you ain't doing no work around here. Like, no, sir, we're not about to be paying for no maids to be coming over there cleaning up behind your crusty ass over here, and you ain't doing no work. Now, I'm going to need you to pack up your stuff and go on and move into the 2-bedroom royal duplex back there now. No, you're not going to have no pool. Now, we got 3 packs of bologna back there in the refrigerator. It's some Kool-Aid back there in the cabinet. Yeah. They said we're going to drop off a 5-pound bag of sugar so y'all can go and have some drink, up in there. If y'all need it, you and old Sarah. Yeah, y'all going to make y'all thing of Kool-Aid. And yeah. Y'all gotta come on up out the 30-room mansion. That's what they saying. 31-room mansion. You gotta come on up out of there, Charles. Sorry you don't have to pay all this money out for this, for this settlement. We sorry. But King Charles has spoken. You gotta move your ass up out of there. So go and get your hair gel, Go to get your Viagra and all that shit you need, and go to pack all that up in your little suitcases, and y'all get on back there in the royal duplex, okay? Sorry, not damn sorry. That's what King Charles is saying to his ass. So, Ooh, I gotta take a sip off that. I had to wet my whistle, y'all, because that I felt that. I was like, oh Jesus, from a 31 room mansion to a 2-bedroom royal duplex, Lord, dear Jesus. I mean, you're gonna have some free guards if that matters, Prince Andrew. Sorry. Somebody to stand at the front door and the back door and make sure don't nobody kick your door in and, be trying to steal no cable back there at the royal duplex. We don't want nobody running no wires from the royal duplex trying to get no free cable up off, the royals up in there. So they're gonna give y'all some free soldiers to stand outside the royal duplex and make sure y'all fine. And y'all get the free bologna sandwiches and whatever king and the king and everybody else don't eat, then they'll send y'all some plates on down there after they finish eating. And y'all will be all right. Y'all gonna still be on the royal land. You're just not gonna be in the 31 room mansion. So, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry that y'all got to go through this, because this is just excuse me, y'all. All right, I'm back. Lord have mercy. I felt that thing, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's back. It's back. Give me a minute. Lord. If y'all need help moving, 3 men in a truck. We'll send one over there to the Royal Palace, honey. We got 3 men in a truck over here in the U.S. I don't know what y'all got over there, but we'll take up a little old collection like they do in church and send y'all a good old moving truck over there. So y'all can get your stuff on over there to the Royal Duplex. We so sorry. Lord Jesus. Let's move on past this, y'all, because my heart can't take it, Jesus. My blood pressure is going up behind that. Jesus. All right. Yes, Lord. Let me check myself. I'm gonna be all right. Okay. So moving on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. All right. So moving on, we're gonna be talking about Morgan Freeman, honey. Morgan Freeman, baby. He is in the news. Yes, he is. Now y'all know he like him young too. I said, Morgan. Now when you was in the movie, Lean on Me, I said, I ain't know you was leaning towards the young women out here. We didn't know that, Morgan. We didn't know that. Like, what is really going on with Morgan Freeman out here? They called you Joe Clark in the movie. I'm going to have to, your mama called you Morgan. I'm going to have to call you Joe out here. Joe Crazy. They called him Crazy Joe in the movie. Okay. Morgan Freeman. Y'all know who he is. If y'all don't know who he is, let me go and get y'all a good old picture out here, honey. I said, Morgan. Now, he don't look like he did in the movie. I'm going to show y'all some updated pictures because y'all know he's about 175 years old. Morgan Freeman is pressing 175 years old. Now, he went to kindergarten with Jesus, okay? Just for those of you who don't know. Morgan Freeman was in the same classroom with Jesus when he was in kindergarten. Did y'all know that? That's some tea for y'all ass. Yeah. Y'all know Caramel keeps the tea over here. Morgan Freeman went to kindergarten with Jesus Christ. Did y'all know that? Y'all gonna learn to keep tuning in over here to get this tea. Okay, you ain't gonna get this kind of tea nowhere else. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. Don't gasp. Don't grab. Yeah, don't be doing this when I show you the picture. Like, don't do that now. Don't do that because these are recent pictures. Now y'all know how a person look when they're 175 years old. Now don't be acting like y'all so surprised out here to be seeing 175-year-old man out here. Okay, so this is him. Y'all ready for this? Do I need to do a quick boom, boom, boom? Y'all ready? All right, so here we go. This is him. All right. This is him. This is a recent picture of Morgan Freeman, a.k.a. Joe Clark. Y'all know they called him Joe Clark in the movie. Okay, yeah. So Morgan Freeman is said to be traveling with, one of the girls from the Bad Girls Club. He's seeing this girl. Her name is Cheyenne Evans. Morgan Freeman is 85 years old. Cheyenne Evans is 28 years old. We can't lie about that thing over here. I'm going to show y'all some pictures of them. Okay, this is her. This is her, and this is him. This is her. Yeah. Yeah, what y'all think about that? I said, Morgan, what the hell? I here spreading worms and taking all this damn Viagra. Like, what? Why is you reaching back with somebody that is 28 years old? Like, bro, you are giving out major worms. Your ass is 85, 185. We're going to put 100 on that thing. Because the way he was sitting looking up in that chair, I was just like, bro, you look like you is literally on your way out of here. Like the Lord done said, okay, Morgan, it's time for you to come on home. And you said, Lord, I'm coming, Lord. One of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said, boy, you is 1 foot in the grave and 1 on the earth out here, Morgan. What is your ass doing out here with a 28-year-old, honey? For your ass to be in there, where they done asked you, where they done asked old girl, how did he die? Y'all know In Color Purple. And she gonna have to look up at the paramedics and be like, on top of me. Y'all remember that? It's gonna be one of them. Keep on. Keep on, Morgan. Now, you hearing it right here on my damn channel. Keep on. And they're gonna be asking old girl. They're gonna, what's her name? Cheyenne. They're gonna say, Cheyenne, how did he die? And she gonna have to look up at the paramedics and say, on top of me. And I'm gonna say, see? That was that damn Viagra. I knew it. I knowed it. You know how the old people say, I knowed it, not knew it. I knowed it. I knowed it. Worms and Viagra. That's all he can give her ass. Now, he do have a little coin because y'all know he's done a lot of movies. Okay, he's done a lot of movies. Morgan Freeman got a nice coin. All right. And let me tell you, and then let's go ahead and read up on some of the things that he's doing for this young girl. All right, so it says that Cheyenne was on a private jet, honey. Yes, she's on a private jet with Morgan Freeman. Yes, she is, honey. It said that she spent weeks in Europe and in Iceland on Morgan Freeman's dime. Getting the worms, honey. Free worms. Free fishing worms, honey. He is giving her the worms out here, baby. All right, it says that that they're staying at a $3,000 a night hotel. Okay, and they are on private yachts. And it says that she is wearing the barely there swimsuits, honey, for Morgan on this trip, baby. So she is showing the cheeks, and he is, I guess, spreading the cheeks. I don't know. Shit, I won't there. Don't give me the line. Caramel won't there. Okay, I'm just reporting the news. That's all. I ain't make the news. I'm just reporting. Okay, yeah. I was just like, Lord have mercy. Is he having flashbacks from the movie? Is he in there with old Cheyenne and he gonna bust out while they in the middle of getting it on and he start hollering, Cold 10. Y'all know how he was doing in the movie. Cold 10, get the chains off the door. I'm like, bitch, ain't no chains on no door. Calm down. Like, don't be hollering in her ear while y'all in the middle of, trying to be intimate in here. Morgan, get it together. But said that Cheyenne is best known, okay, for being called out on Bad Girls Club. She made a little statement on there where they kind of dug in her ass about that, where she was telling the girls when they asked her, did she want to come to the club with them? And they said that she did not want to go to no club and be around all them black people. But then you turn around and you done snatched up old Morgan because he got a little coin about him. And you want to be traveling to Iceland out here, girl, and Europe on his dime in the private jets, okay? Like, what is that about? What is that about? Now, I did some digging, as I tend to do from time to time. Morgan Freeman, okay? This was in 2009. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It says that Morgan Freeman was exposed, okay, for having a sexual affair with a young girl whom he helped raise, okay? It says that the girl, her name is Adina Hines, and says that she called Morgan her grandfather since he adopted her biological mother, which her name is Dina Adair, during his first marriage to Jeanette Adair, okay? Yeah. And it says that he pretty much had like a little relationship with her. Yeah, what y'all think about that? Now, the girl was she was unfortunately, she passed away by the hands of her boyfriend at the time. She was seeing a boyfriend, and she allegedly was also messing with Morgan. Okay, she was a young chick back then too. She passed away at age 33, and it says that she was in her early, almost 20s when that situation was going on with Morgan. But it's just weird to me because, like, you kind of raised her when she was a little girl. They said that she was a little girl, like way before her teens. So he's known her since way before her teens, and he helped raise her. And then you turn around and have like this little situation with her. So that just seems a little weird to me. So it's looking like he like them young. It's looking like Morgan likes the girls to be young. Okay. Yeah. So I want to give y'all that. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of of him and the girls. Y'all tell me what y'all think. This is him and this is her. Okay. That's him and that's her. I mean, his ass was old in, and that's been some years ago. Yes, I was like, oh Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, Morgan is child. I don't know. I don't know why he like these young ass girls, but yeah. If y'all want to be out here getting worms, honey, messing with these old ass men, hey, do what you got to do for a coin, honey. But yeah, he is with Cheyenne. They're saying Cheyenne. He's messing around with Cheyenne Evans. He's dating. They're calling it dating. So we're gonna say dating. Okay, so we can be politically correct. He is dating her. Okay, and she is from Bad Girls Club. Go and look her up. All right, yeah, that's them. And I'll show you guys the pictures again. This is her on the private jet with him. All right. Yeah. And that's him looking like he's going to meet his maker. Okay. Yeah. Must be the money. We talked about it, y'all, didn't we? Didn't we talk about it? It must be the money. Y'all know he got a good old coin out here. Morgan Freeman is sitting on some ding ding. He's sitting on some coins. All right. Let's move on. Yeah. The Scots are scotting, y'all. I done told y'all. We've been talking about their ass all week. The Scots are out here scotting, honey. Yes, they are. Let's get on into this thing. Now, I told y'all I had some receipts I want to show y'all, and I do have them. We're going to get into it. All right. I don't never like to put out stuff unless we got some good old receipts out here. Yes, we do. Because the Scots always be saying folk lying on them. And we gonna make that thing plain today. So I'm going to show y'all some receipts here just a little bit. Let's get on through this. Some other stuff that I done dug up and or found. All right. Let me scroll on past so we can get to. Yeah. Oh, I did want to show y'all this. This is kind of off topic. Y'all know Destiny's little boy. He is growing up. And when I tell you this little boy looks just like damn LeBaric. Like, I was just, in the beginning when he was born, I was like, okay, they might need a paternity test. Because looking at him and looking at LeBaric, and looking at Destiny, I was like, all right, Destiny, you might got to explain this one, okay? When I first saw him, I said, you might need a paternity test. But now that he has grown up, he is looking like LeBaric. This is a recent picture of their son-in-law, Destiny and LeBaric's son-in-law. Is he not the cutest? Is he not the cutest, y'all? I said, look at this boy. He is not a little boy no more. He is so damn cute. Yes, he is. He is so cute. Looking just like doggone LeBaric. And he got good hair too, y'all. Yes, he do. I think he got that from LeBaric because, yeah. I don't think Destiny working with some good hair under them musky lace front wigs. We don't talk about it. Yeah. But moving on, child. So it is said and alleged that Schultz Industries, which y'all know is owned by the Scotts. All right. Schultz is they put the name together, Scott and Holt. Schultz, okay, like they do in school. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So Schultz Industries, which you guys already know, their license have expired. Okay. Yes. Their trademark has expired. Now, they have filed for 2 PPP loans. Did y'all know that? Now, they filed for these 2 loans. The first loan that they filed for and or applied for and received, okay? The first one was for $41,630, okay? That was done and it was approved on April the 13th of 2020, okay? Yeah, so that was the first loan that they got in Nashville, Tennessee. All right, so then the next one, that first loan, let's go back. The first loan was forgiven, they said, in May 25th of 2021, okay? All right, so then they did a second PPP loan. This one was not forgiven. That one is still kind of out there. And that loan was for $41,667, okay? And they filed for that one on February 25th of 2021. Now, you guys already know that if your license are inactive or whatnot, you are not supposed to file for like your paperwork and stuff have to be in order when you are filing for a PPP loan when you have a business. Now, we already talked about their licenses and stuff were not up to par, okay? They were not up to par when they filed for this. It says that their license are inactive and revoked. Okay. For it says labor and workforce. That's the status that they have for Show Industries. All right. Yeah. And let me go ahead and show y'all this while I got it up. All right. Show Industries. Y'all can see it right there where it says status. It says inactive. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Where it says status, it says inactive and revoked. Can't make it up. All right. Yeah. You cannot have that stuff revoked. None of that. Let me go ahead and show y'all the loans. Show Industries. This is for the first loan for the $41,600. Okay. Did y'all see it? Show Industries. All right. Y'all see that? That's for the first loan. First PPP loan. This is for the second PPP loan. Okay. Show Industries. Y'all see that? All right. Y'all see, I got to show receipts now. I told y'all I got receipts, so I got to show them. Okay. Yeah. So it's looking like they did not have their business affairs, like I said, in order. Now, Show contract and license have been expired since 2020. Okay. You know that you cannot have that stuff expired when you apply for a PPP loan. All of that stuff has to be updated and your license have to be active versus inactive. All right. The second loan that they applied for in 2021, it was already expired as of 2020. Okay. So y'all know they said that the government has a 10-year, what they call investigation that they have for these PPP loans. Because y'all know a lot of people been going to jail for PPP fraud, getting all these PPP loans, and their businesses stuff is not, legit and up to date and whatnot. And they're filing for these PPP loans. I think they were saying that Destiny, she said that she did not. I think someone said that she did have one. I'll have to look that up just to get the real true, tea on that. The Scotts, like I said, Maurice Scott, he did file for one, for credit one as well. I think they said for $20,000. So yeah, this is a lot of PPPing going on here. It's a lot of PPPing going on here. So I don't know why they would want to go and file for these PPP loans when they know that their contract and license have been expired since 2020. Okay. Yes. 2020. All right. And as a matter of fact, it says expiration date for Show Industries is February the 29th, 2020. The original date that they filed for it is February the 16th. Okay. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and give Impress Radio her props on this because she actually pulled it. She helped me out. When I tell you, I dug and she found shit. So thank you, girl. I'm gonna give her a shout out before I actually share it, and I'll go ahead and share that with you guys as well. As y'all can see the dates on that. You can see where it says that their expiration date, and that is the date that it expired. As y'all can see, they filed for the loan of February 25th of 2021 when the license were expired in 2020. Y'all see that? Receipts, baby. They're not gonna call me no liar over here, because I'm gonna tell it to you, and then I'm gonna show you the receipts. That's how we're gonna do it over here. Because I'm so tired of people saying somebody's lying on them, and we don't have time for that over here. We just don't. Carmel gonna bring receipts. All right. Yeah. So then I found something else where it says that Black Cigar Lounge is saying that goods and services. This is what, and then this is saying abandoned. I don't know what the hell they talking about abandoned here. But their trademark for Black has expired. Okay. Trademark for their cigar lounge, Black, has expired. So I don't know how they're operating business there. Y'all know Jalen, which is Kimmy's son, is supposed to be like their manager or something of that actual lounge. I don't know what he's managing. Y'all know Jalen is, and I don't like to talk about people. I said it before. Jay's elevator does not go to the top. Like, he's pressing the button, but the elevator is stuck in the basement, baby. Y'all get where I'm going with that? Jalen is a little slow. I keep saying it. It's something that's not connecting with Jalen. So I get it that you want to employ family, but certain people just should not be in certain positions. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I don't like to call people slow unless I just really, really, really have to call them slow. Jalen, I love you, sir, but I don't think that the position they put you in is something that you should be doing. I just do not. I mean, it's bad enough they don't know what they're doing. So then when you put someone who is as inexperienced as them, then this is the outcome. Why is all their stuff expired? Why is that? And revoked. But y'all out here trying to be business people. Now it's saying goods and services for Black Lounge. This is what they said that they are selling there. Clothing, t-shirts, tank tops, hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants, shorts, socks, knit face masks, and what else? Leggings, windbreakers, vests, raincoats, and coats. They're selling all that at Black's Lounge? I thought that was a cigar lounge. This is sounding like a damn Black's department store. What is that? Is this a damn... This is supposed to be a whole cigar lounge. These people are saying they're selling all this stuff. This is like Black's department store. Like you can go up in the bitch and just get you a buggy and just start shopping up in there and come up out of there with a whole raincoat, hat, leggings. Like, is this like a flea market? And child, is this like a flea market / cigar bar? Like, what is it? Because according to what they're saying on here, that they actually sell out of this particular lounge. I can't lie about it. I mean, you probably can't hardly see it that well. I'm reading it straight from it, y'all. Black Cigar Lounge. All this stuff here that they're saying that they sell. This is what they're saying. I'm reading it verbatim, y'all. I swear to God, I'm not making it up. Okay. Yeah. It says here that they also sell cigars. Cigars is listed on there as well. But I would think cigars would be first. While you're saying clothing, t-shirts, hats, tank tops, like that just sounds weird, don't it? I'm just like, what the hell? So this is low-key a cigar lounge by way of department store. That's crazy to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So their filing date for Black Cigar Lounge is September 22nd of 2020. Okay. Yeah. And their trademark, like I said, and their abandonment date is April the 25th of 2022. Can't lie about it. I got it right here. Boom. All right. I'm reading it verbatim. I swear to God. So yeah, April 25th of 2022, their trademark for Black has expired. Not sure why they're not keeping up with their stuff. If they're supposed to be business people, I don't know. Also, I wanted to show you guys, we talked about Maurice and his law degree. I told y'all he went to a non-accredited school. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all all these receipts and get them out of the way because I told y'all I had them. For those of you that's been following my lives and whatnot, I do have this information. This is Maurice's information about his, yeah. As y'all see, Maurice Jefferson Scott, that is his information. He went to a non-accredited school. Kimmy paid for him to a non-accredited school to get his law certificate. Okay? That's the information. That's the information. Y'all see that? That's the information. All right. Now, and I already read to you guys that, and then I'm going to show y'all too here, where it says that it's a non-accredited school. Let me blow it up so y'all can see it. Birmingham School of Law, which was founded in 1915. It says the Birmingham School of Law is one of the ABA unaccredited law schools in Alabama. Here it is right here. That is the school he went to. As you can see there, it says that it's an unaccredited school. Y'all see that? That is the school that he went to. Kimmy paid for him to go to school. All right. So, boom. That's. I told you I had to prove. I'm gonna learn. Listen to me over here, okay? Yeah. Non-accredited school. Okay, let me show y'all this one too that I pulled up as well. All right, boom. And then it says here that the school offers a part-time Juris Doctor program. It says that while the ABA does not accredit the school, its graduates are allowed to take the Alabama State Bar Attorney Licensing Exam. Okay. There it is right there. For those of you that want to see. You guys can read that. It's right there. Okay. Y'all see that? Y'all told y'all I'm gonna dig and get the real truth for y'all over here. Y'all gonna learn now. Stop playing with caramel. Stop playing with caramel. What I tell y'all, I'm gonna go dig and I'm gonna show y'all the proof. I'm gonna show y'all that proof. Because I'm so tired of them always saying somebody lying. They be quick to say, oh, she's lying. She's lying on us. Oh, okay. Okay. Receipts don't, I got the receipts right here. Y'all see, am I lying, y'all? It's right here in black and white. Like, we can't lie about it. We just cannot lie about it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, yes, that's what I had to show you guys on that. All right. Now, it says here that in order to get the loan, that the businesses would have had to have been active. All right. It says that Schultz's license expired February 29th of 2020. And the license status says that they failed to renew. Okay. That's what the license status says. All right. So as y'all know, Marceau was a general contractor by way of mail. She helped him get his contracting license because Martell came to her and asked, could she help him? Like I already told y'all, because he was working at the movie theater. All right. And then it was also brought to everyone's attention, and I'm going to put allegedly on it. Okay. I'm going to say allegedly that he was dealing in moonshine. Okay. Yeah. He was dealing in moonshine after he got fired, because he got fired from working at the movie theater. Okay. Yeah. I already did that in my live. All right. Now, so they're saying that Marceau does not own the brand for chocolate in a bottle. We talked about that. Okay. All right. Now, he asked Mel to be the brand ambassador of the chocolate wine. All right. Because he said that people like her a lot and that people know her and that it would help get it off the ground. So he asked Mel if she could come in and be the brand ambassador for the chocolate wine, and Mel declined. This is another reason why he is pissed off at her, because he did not have the opportunity to use her again. As y'all know, he used her to get his foot in the door by way of this Schultz business. I already told y'all Schultz, well, Scout, however they say shit, is a business that Martell and Mel kind of came together to help build, to help the Scotts. So it's the Scotts and the Holtz, a business that Mel put together. And then they wound up buying Mel and them out for a very low amount, according to Mel, because she was trying to help them. Once the money started rolling in, once the business started looking like it was going somewhere, it says that Marceau and Tisha came to Mel and asked, could they buy them out? They wanted to take over the business and have something for themselves, because prior to that, they didn't have no business. They didn't have anything going on. Marceau could not keep a job. He did not have a job, except for at the movie theater. They were struggling. I already told y'all their cars were broken down. Melody and Martell had to loan their cars to them because they had no transportation. Okay. They had no transportation. So Melody kept sticking her neck out to help them. And now Maurice had to come back to her and ask her, because y'all know Melody won't really fooling with them like that anyway, after she found out that Maurice was helping Martell cheat. Okay. So mind you, this whole chocolate in a wine bottle came out in 2020. The situation with Martell and Mel was already going that way, left. Was already going left. So then Maurice gonna turn around and ask Mel, could she be the brand ambassador for the chocolate in a wine bottle? Because she's a mover and shaker out here, and Mel declined. She's trying to get her own businesses off the ground. So she was like, yeah, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Tisha, of course, was feeling away because she didn't really want Marceau working with Mel, but she knew the flip side was that Mel could get some things popping for them to put some money in their pocket, just like she's doing for the show. Had it not been for Love and Marriage Huntsville, where would they be? Think about it. They didn't have shit going on before then. They didn't have anything going on before then. So like I said, Mel told them no, okay? And had she agreed, they would have been able to cash out on her again like they did with Schultz. So she told him no, she did not want to be the brand ambassador for their chocolate in a bottle. Okay. Yeah. So they wound up going under another distributor who owns chocolate in a bottle, and they just black labeled it or white labeled it, so to speak, because the bottle is black. So I always say black label, but they white labeled just like Martell is doing I'm going to say incest wine. I know it's INS, but incest wine. That's the same way he did. So they probably put the bug in his ear as to how to do this stupid ass wine. White labeling. It's already a owner for the chocolate in the bottle wine that they have out. I already told y'all. It's a business over in Belgium that owns chocolate in a bottle. We talked about it the other day. Okay. A business in Belgium already owns chocolate in a bottle. Can't lie about it. All right. So that is why Marceau is pissed and mad at Mel. And he's also mad at her about these acres that she went and acquired. They did not have the money to do it, and she went ahead and did it. So she and her mother own damn near all just about of the 47 acres that was out there, because that's why they wanted to get the comeback group back together. Y'all remember that with the comeback group. Melody and Martell, well, mostly Melody. I say Melody and Martell because during that time they were married. The Scotts were supposed to go in on several deals with this comeback group for some land and for this 47 acres. Melody and Martell, they were putting up their money, and the Scotts, if y'all saw it, they said it on the show when Mel was on the phone with the contractors, that the Scotts had not given their money yet. They were waiting on the Scotts to pay their part of the money so that they could proceed with the business deal. They could not do it. They were waiting, I guess, on Melody and them to put all the money in. So they had to back out of a deal. Melody couldn't go in and get that yet, because the Scotts had not put their money in. I'm going to guess they didn't have it. So there were deals that they just could not close during the comeback group because certain people did not have their coins where they needed to be. So that is why Mel chose to do away with being in the comeback group, because it was looking like everything was falling on her. And Holt. They kept, putting Holt and Holt's neck on the line to kind of keep the comeback group together. They were using Holt and Holt's reputation because, like I told y'all, Holt and Holt was damn near $1 million company prior to them even being on the show. For 7 years, Holt and Holt was in business before Love and Marriage Huntsville even came into fruition. So they were making money and making moves out here before the show. That is how they were able to pitch the show. It took 2 years for Carlos King to start Love and Marriage Huntsville, to sign them on to actually put the show out there. Okay? Yes. Thank you so much. I love your show. I appreciate it. Okay? It took them 2 years. Melody pitched the show to Carlos King. It took them 2 years. It took him 2 years to contact Mel and say, okay, yeah, we're going to roll with this. This sounds like a good storyline. You guys are real business people. Let's put it out there and see where it goes. And as y'all can see, the show is a hit. It's one of the, I want to say, the #1 show on right now, besides Queen Sugar. Okay, if y'all watch that, that's another one of my shows, Queen Sugar. I love it. I love me some Ralph Angel, Darla, all them. If y'all watch that, that is my show. Yes, God. But yeah, so Love and Marriage Huntsville is, yeah, #1 show. #1 show. Melody, of course, is the fan favorite of the show. Yeah. So had she not stuck her neck out, once again, some people would not have income and or a job. Yeah. So Love and Marriage Huntsville was on the table, baby, for 2 years, 2 whole years before it was picked up and put into and put on for, for us to be able to see it and be reporting on it today. Okay. So that's some tea for y'all. Did y'all know that? Now, Martell also has tried to use Mel to make people think that he and Mel were in a good place. All right. So that in an effort for him to also sell his wine. Now, if y'all go back to whenever they had this whole family trip, when Martell kept going online saying that me and Mel are in a good place, we're trying to work things out, blah, blah, blah. As y'all know, everybody was pissed at his ass for him being out here messing with Ariane, having this baby. Like, his whole reputation was trash and still is trash. So he was trying to do damage control and to be out here saying that everybody, that he and Mel were in a better place so that people would start supporting him. Y'all already know he had this Plain Ride to Canada book out. He had this this calendar out. He had a few other things. He had this cooking tour thing he was doing. So everything that he was trying to do was not working. But he knew by having Mel's name attached to it and saying, hey, me and Mel made up, we're good now, that he would get more followers and more supporters. But it didn't work. Because as y'all see where the incest wine is right now, it's a total mess. It's a total mess. Why is everybody trying to use Mel in her name and her reputation to start stuff? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. All right, so What else did I have? I had a lot of stuff I want to talk about. All right, so let's talk about Marcel and Tisha. We're gonna get away from this business stuff because I think I have showed enough in terms of what is going on with this whole business stuff. I mean, I told y'all I was gonna, show y'all some tea on them, and I did. I think I showed y'all what I needed to show you guys. Okay, yeah. Make sure I showed y'all everything though, because I had a lot of screenshots. Make sure I gave y'all everything. Ooh. Okay, yeah. All right, so moving on. I hope I'm giving y'all some real tea today. Oh Lord, I pulled up a lot of stuff. All right, so let's talk about. I wanted to get on Marcel and Tisha. I want to talk about them and this whole relationship stuff that they like to keep trying to talk about. All right, I'm trying to figure out, and I thought about this: where in the world, who raised Marcel, Maurice? Y'all know they have another brother as well, Mark. Y'all know they have another brother, Mark Scott. He's a little out there. That's the one that was trying to be dating Mel's mom. Okay, yeah, that's the one that was trying to date Mel's mom. To me, he looks a lot like Maurice. Him and Maurice could probably be maybe fraternal friends. I mean, not friends, fraternal friend, twins. I can't even talk today. Yeah. Maurice and Mark Scott could probably be fraternal twins. They look so much alike to me, like they really do. I'm trying to figure out, did they have their father in the home? I'm gonna have to pull that up and read up a little bit more on the Scotts. I'm trying to figure out, did they have a father in the home, and who raised them and taught them how to treat women? Because it's kind of looking like they are very misogynistic in terms of how they maneuver with their wives and their women out here. All right, we're gonna start with this damn Marcel and Tisha. All right, Marcel uses Tisha. Okay, he manipulates her, he uses her credit, and he controls her into seeking his approval. Okay, we've seen that several times. Perfect example is this past episode when they were sitting down talking to Dr. Francis. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures along the way while I'm talking. All right, perfect example right here when he's talking to Dr. Francis. I told y'all when Marcel's talking, Tisha kind of looks at him. Okay, see how she's looking at him? Yeah. I took some screenshots so I can kind of give y'all a visual of what we're talking about. All right, let's talk about Maurice and how he does. Maurice tries to control Kimmy and uses Kimmy to do what he wants her to do and plays on her emotions. Y'all remember the episode when he had Kimmy go and try to sit down and talk to Kyle when she didn't want to do it? Because Kyle had been talking all that junk, and then he jumped up and left, talking about he had some work to do. I don't know what work he had to do, because Credit One, we already talked about how Credit One won't do nothing. So he done left Kimmy there with damn Kyle, and then done told Kyle that she can come down and move down to Huntsville, unbeknownst to Kimmy, while she's sitting out on the back porch crying. Y'all remember that? He has no respect for Kimmy, just like Marcel has no respect for Tisha. To me, I feel like they want their women to be beards and have no voice. Okay, this is why Maurice feels like he can jump up and down on Kimmy 2 times a day, and that it's okay, that she don't have no say so and or right over her body, because this is something that he wants. Who are you, sir? Who are you, and who gives you the right to feel like you can get sex from somebody 2 times a day when they're steady telling you that that's not what they want? Who is that? They're giving fuckboy vibes. Okay, it's giving fuckboy vibes. That's what it's giving. All right. Now, it kind of makes you wonder, like I said, the type of male upbringing that they grew up with. Did Maurice, Marcel, and their brother Mark Scott, and they have another sibling. They have a sister, Millie Scott. Okay. Did they grow up thinking that they are to control their spouses because that is what they saw growing up? I need to find out, did their father grow up in the house with their mother? Okay, because they always talk about their mother. They don't really talk about their dad. And I don't know if they all have the same dad. That's gonna have to be a project for me to kind of go and pull up to see what is going on in terms of their upbringing, because it's kind of seeming like they were raised by someone very misogynistic. Maybe their mom was controlled by their dad and or whoever raised them in terms of their male figure in the home, because it's looking like they don't want their women to have any type of voice. Marcel does not want Tisha to have a voice. Okay, he don't. Tisha is in no danger of leaving Marcel. She's so far in. okay, that she has conditioned herself to believe that her lifestyle and her marriage, in quotations, is normal and something to be proud of just because she stayed for 16 years, okay? Yeah, unfulfilled. She's not being fulfilled, and you can tell how she cries whenever somebody don't want to be friends with her, or male or somebody don't want to be friends with her anymore. She's scrambling to try to be friends with people because she is unfulfilled at home. Okay? She stays pretending that everything is everything when it's not, to save face. Okay? Now, when it's already been proven that Marceau needs Tisha more than she needs him. Okay? Real talk. Marceau needs Tisha more than Tisha needs Marceau. All right? Now, and I'm going to tell you why. All right? Marceau has used Tisha to go to school and get all these credentials, okay, and degrees. He don't have no credentials and or degrees, but he sent her to school to get the degrees, credentials, license, and also to use her credit. Everything is in Tisha's name, okay, and silences her to build himself up to be the boss. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Want to silence somebody so they can build themselves up to sound like they're the boss when it's really somebody else. Who that sound like? Martell, don't it? The businesses that she created. Yeah. Tisha created those businesses. He sat back and pushed her out there to do it, but then told her, no. I don't want you working. I don't want you having no say-so in it. I want you to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. I'm going to run the businesses. I just need your credit. I need you to go and put your credit on the line. I need you to go get this $900-something loan. Okay. Yeah. And then I need you to go on back home. That's the mentality that he gives her. Okay. Yeah. What did he bring into the marriage? What did Marceau bring into the marriage? What did he bring? I'm trying to figure that out. From what I'm seeing, nothing. If you started out working at a movie theater, like, what did you bring? What did you bring? They're all, like I said, they all like to talk about they went to college, A&M and Alabama A&M and all this. What degrees do you have? What credentials do you have, sir? I already did a live where we talked about the 2 foreclosures. It's looking like he don't know how to handle his business and that he just don't handle it. When you go into a marriage, both spouses are supposed to have something going on to where you can come together and build something. It's looking like the only person that's able to build in this particular relationship is Tisha. That is what it's looking like. Okay. And I believe that if Tisha ever tried to leave, that she would be manipulated to stay, because if she leaves, she's leaving with everything. She's leaving with everything. She's leaving with the businesses. She's leaving with the credentials, the license, everything, expired or not. We know all the shit is expired. Now her builder's license are still current. Okay. She does have a builder's license. Like I said, he done had her go out here and get all this stuff. He can't get a builder's license, but Tisha has the builder's license. Tisha is owner of Schultz. Y'all remember the episode where Martell was trying to come back in and be a part of working with them. And he said, you're going to have to talk to Tisha about that because she owns it. She's a majority owner. Y'all remember? Y'all don't remember that? Yeah. Tisha is really running things from the house. By way of, like I said, her credentials and or credit. All right. Yeah. Tisha has, like I said, the credit, the builder's license, the loan that was taken out to build this house for them. It's supposed to be their dream home. All right. The ownership of Schultz and also Black. Yeah. And y'all remember she already told him that if she ever found out that he cheated and had an outside child, that she would take him for everything. Y'all remember the episode. She meant that shit. If she walk out the door, he is screwed. And I bet you he is going to fight her tooth and nail if she ever tried to do it. I'm trying to tell you, it's called manipulation, guys. It's called manipulation. There's more manipulation in that marriage versus adoration. And they can get mad at me. I'm not the only person to see it. There is more manipulation versus adoration. I see more manipulation than adoration. When Tisha reaches over and tries to kiss him on camera, it's like he don't want to. This season right here, they're trying to show more affection because I think this season they're trying to prove that they have a perfect marriage. If you go back and look at prior episodes of the two of them on here, I just kind of be side-eyeing like, what kind of damn marriage is this? Like no affection. Tisha stayed crying, running behind him, stressed the hell out. He showed her absolutely no affection. Now, when she said on the last episode that she said that God gave her more so to listen to him and to obey him. And y'all remember that whole conversation. I was sitting there, I was like Dr. Francis. I was sitting there looking like, what? And that is the way he has trained her. That is how he has trained her, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. I'm just like, Tisha, first of all, she likes to try to speak so highly of him. And I said to myself, Tisha, did you forget that Marceau literally knocked you up, dear? Did you forget that? Y'all were dating and he knocked you up. So had you not gotten married, gotten pregnant, do you think that he would have rushed on out here and put a ring on that thing? Because he sure didn't want to renew them vows when y'all went to Las Vegas. And that was on national television. And she begged him and was embarrassed because everybody was standing there looking at him like, okay, y'all been together 16 years. Y'all supposed to have this, so happy marriage. Why is he not getting his ass up there and renewing y'all vows? And he had every excuse in the book and say, oh, I don't want to do it. I want to do it on my own time. This is not how I want to do it. Y'all remember, if you are so in love with this woman and you respect her as such and you want to be with her for life and you love her, why did you not get your ass up there and go and do it? How does everybody else beat you up there going to renew your vows when Tisha like to keep throwing out that y'all been together 16 years? Yeah, he would not get up there and do it. And I said, that spoke volumes. That spoke volumes to me. He will not let her work. Okay. She's talking about all this, that she's had some disappointments, but they have not had any cheating or infidelity in the marriage. I doubt that. All right. My thing is this. She said they've had some infidelity. They've had some disappointments, but they've never had infidelities. And I'm gonna do a rundown on some of the disappointments that I've seen. Okay. Disappointment number one. This is the big one. When he took his ass to Africa and she made it very clear to him that she and the children wanted to go. And he was there for an entire month. Okay. He went to Africa and stayed for an entire month. All right. That's the first disappointment. She was upset about that. She tried to downplay her feelings on the show when they talked about it. And she tried to talk about it at the table when they went out to eat. Do y'all remember that? And he shut her down and told her to be quiet. Yeah. The second disappointment is that he will not allow her to work. Why is he allowing her to go and get all these master's degrees, like I said, and all these credentials? Why are you sitting on 2 full master's degrees and you cannot leave the house and go work? Tisha has begged him season after season. Can she work? Why you got to beg him to go work when you're a full-grown woman out here is beyond me. Her children, and she already said we can get a nanny for the children so that I can be out here and utilize my business license and my builder's license and my degrees, my master's degrees, and work. She said, I want to contribute to the household. And he told her no. And as you can see, she is still at home. That's another disappointment. He will not allow her to be herself. If someone loves you, they allow you to be yourself in the relationship. Okay. So it's seeming like Marceau is getting more out of the deal than Tisha is. He is using her to get him to a place where he could never have gotten himself. That is what it's looking like to me. He never would have gotten Schultz and all these other businesses had it not been for Tisha. On his own, he could not have done it on his own. All right. Another disappointment when he tells you to hush in public like you are a child. He did it at the reunion. When Martell got ready to out them, whenever Tisha said something about infidelity. And Tisha was trying to go back and forth with Martell. And Marceau, I guess he didn't realize that his mic was still on. And he leaned over and told Tisha, I'm not going to tell you again to be quiet. Did anybody else catch that? Because I sure did. It was at the reunion. And that's the same reunion where Kyle was sitting on stage. Yeah, he told her to be quiet. And she was still going to try to say whatever she was going to say. And he leaned over and told her, I'm not going to tell you again to be quiet. And then he actually talked to her backstage like he was reprimanding her, versus talking to her like she was an adult. Yeah. And she sat there and was quiet too. Like she knew that, I don't want to say it on here. I don't want to say it. It was giving Ike Turner vibes. The way he kind of put it out there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gaslights her. He gaslights the hell out of Tisha. Yes, he does. On several instances, he gaslights her. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. Ike Turner. You giving me Ike Turner vibes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He tells her that she cannot purchase things. Like she asked, could she have a new car? But then he turns around and purchases a new truck. I already talked about it. That allegedly got repossessed. Somebody said it was repossessed. He said it was stolen. We're going to say stolen because that's what he said. All right. But from what someone else said online, somebody else said it was repossessed. I don't know. Hey, Coleslaw said the same thing. She said her car, she said her car was wrecked, honey, in total. But we found out the shit was repossessed. People don't want to talk about when they stuff be repossessed. So repossessed and stolen, it's kind of the same thing. Tow truck do back up and snatch shit up out the yard. They kind of low key did steal it, but the shit was high key repossessed. But yeah, it was low key. It was low key towed out of your yard, but it was high key repossessed. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah. But she has constantly asked to have a new vehicle, and he continues to spend the money on what he wants to spend it on. Tisha is still driving around in that same blue Mercedes with the cracked windshield like she ran into an abandoned building. Why is your wife riding around with her windshield cracked and you are driving in a new truck when she is the one that is providing the lifestyle? Okay? Why is that? I'm trying to figure that out. How do he get to have a new truck? Marcel has a couple of vehicles. He has a few vehicles. I want to say about 2 or 3. And Tisha has been asking. She said on the last thing that she wanted to have a new car. He told her, no, it's not in the budget, but it's in the budget for you to get a new truck. He was trying to say it was a 2020, either a 2020 or a 2021 truck. Okay, they showed it. Wanda showed it whenever she was chasing him down, thinking that it was some woman in his truck. Y'all remember when she saw him down there in Besma? She said, I think that's Marcel's truck. I showed y'all the live. Well, I think that's Marcel's truck right there. I'm going to pull up on him and see who he got up in there. What he doing down here? But she the main one said, no, I don't think he's cheating. But you chasing him all around town thinking he got a woman in the car. Yeah, okay. We'll go with Wanda Jean. All right, so my thing is this. Another disappointment is that she had to lie to him to get him to come to therapy, okay, with Dr. Francis. Which I feel like, and this is my whole thought, okay? This is my thoughts. I feel like that she was not crying because her friend passed away, because like I said, that situation happened months ago. So you mean to tell me you just riding in the car and you think about your friend and you just and no tears. I done told y'all there was no tears. So she got out of the car in her feelings, and I feel like it was because, and I thought back on it. Y'all remember when Kimmy called to ask where they were and said that Dr. Francis is waiting for y'all. Keep in mind, Tisha said she was not going to tell Marceau what was going on and where they were going because he would not come if he knew they were going to therapy. Do y'all remember that? So when Kimmy called to say, hey, where y'all at? We're here. Dr. Francis is waiting on y'all to get here. So when Marceau heard Dr. Francis, he already knew what it was. We are being bamboozled and coming to a counseling session. They don't want to talk about their marriage, but they sat there laughing and carrying on when Dr. Francis was digging all in Tiffany and old boy's ass, Lewis. Dr. Francis stayed on them, and Marceau was loving it. He sat back and laughed, talking about Dr. Francis pulled a Lewis on Lewis. He was laughing until Dr. Francis called him and Tisha's ass up in there and was talking to them. Oh, now all of a sudden everybody's serious. That body language done changed. Okay. This is them talking. This is him trying to explain his way into, oh, we have a perfect marriage. That is an outside source. That's what they try to say. If your marriage is perfect, why is Tisha going to Dr. Francis and asking, can they have a counseling session? Who asked for counseling if your marriage is perfect? Who asked a counselor to counsel them if they have a perfect marriage? I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. I feel like Marceau fussed her out in that car because she lied to him. That is why she was in her feelings. That is why she was almost in tears. That's what I feel like. upon looking at episode and thinking back, and then looking at the fact that their friend had passed away way months before this whole situation happened. That's what I feel like, that Marceau fussed her ass out in that car because she lied to him and had him come into that when he had already told her before he didn't want no counseling. He don't want to do no counseling. And he already said it. He don't feel like he need no counseling. Every time they try to tell him he need counseling, when he was telling him he need to go to Africa all this time so that he can clear his head because he's so depressed. Even Maurice said to him, why don't you go see somebody? Why don't you get some type of counseling? And he said, I don't need that. For what? Why do I need counseling? What do I need counseling for? He kept saying that. So for Tisha to trick him into coming on this little, she called it like a retreat. And then when she threw in Kimmy and all them, he felt like it was going to be like, just, our family and everybody that we usually hang with, we just going to go and have a fun time. But then when they done got halfway up the road and damn near there, Kimmy done called and threw the cat out the bag to say, hey, yeah, we waiting on you. Dr. Francis is here. So he knew his ass was getting ready to be put on the chopping block. So he was pissed at her. And I feel like he fussed her out in that car for lying to him. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Allegedly. We put allegedly on there. Okay. We're going to say allegedly. All right. And also, like I said, Tisha keeps trying to convince everyone that she's never experienced infidelity in the marriage. Well, why are you always questioning him? And why did you have to grill Mel like you did, asking her to tell you what she knew if you felt like that your husband was not out at 2-3 o'clock in the morning at the bar, like Melody said? When she found out that Melody knew some stuff about Marceau, if you knew that if you felt like your husband was not out cheating, then there was nothing that Melody could have told you if you knew in your heart of hearts that he was not cheating. But she pressed Melody and even got mad at Melody. And then tried to throw it back on her as to say that, well, Marceau is the one, Martell is the one out here buying BMWs for his side chicks. He done bought the side chick a BMW. So now you want to be out here trying to throw it back on her versus accepting responsibility that you are the one that's being cheated on. She's telling you that your husband is down at the bar at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know that his ass ain't in the house. Ain't no gym open at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So where is he? Where is he telling you that he's going and you believe him? When this woman is telling you, because he hangs with her husband, that they are out doing what they're doing. And then to find out that he was helping Martell cheat and was covering for Martell, taking money over to Ariane, getting car repairs done for Ariane. Did you not think that while he was helping Martell cheat, that he was also cheating with himself and with other women? Did you not think that? If he is so slick to be out here helping Martell cheat, did you not think that Marceau was out here cheating Tisha? Like, come on. Come on. It's in him. Why would he be helping someone else cheat and he's not doing it? Why would Coleslaw, and like I said, not that we believe everything that she say, but why would she put it out there as to say that she saw each and every one of them with women while they were in Atlanta that were not their wives? She said that she saw pictures of their wives and she knew what they looked like. And the women that were there in Atlanta, when all of them went, when Maurice said he was not there, but he was in the front of the picture. Okay. Why is it that they were saying that he was with somebody too? A big back. She called them linebackers. And then for Maurice to turn around and say, I don't even deal with linebackers. And I said, you a damn lie. Kiowa is a linebacker. We already talked about it. She is a wide back girl. Kiowa is a healthy girl. She eats 3 to 4 pieces of chicken versus 1. She's a healthy girl, and that's fine. That's fine. But don't be out here saying you don't like healthy girls when your baby mama is a healthy girl. So I'm willing to believe that you were down there with a full-out linebacker in Atlanta. Okay, so they all need to stop with this. They don't cheat and that they don't run around and that they're not doing this and that. When you hang with Martell, you don't have you're doing it because that's what he's doing. And I already said 2 people cannot hang together unless they agree. 2 cannot walk together unless they agree. Y'all got something in common. Like Bobby and Whitney said, y'all remember that song? We got something in common, and we already knew what it was that they had in common. Do we need to say it? Let me take a sip on that. Y'all remember the song? Bob and Whitney said we got something in common. We kept looking at them tabloid pictures, and I said, yeah, I see what y'all got in common. And that's the same to go with these damn Scotts. These Scott brothers, yeah. Yeah. And then and like I also said about this Them saying they not want to go to Maurice not want to go to counseling because of outside forces. How is outside forces keeping your marriage from being perfect? If it's so perfect, my thing is this. If it's so perfect, what does outside sources have to do with it? People gonna always have something to say about you and or your marriage. But if your marriage is perfect, then it shouldn't matter to you. That's my whole thing. It should not matter to you if your marriage is so perfect. You know, this is the look. This is the look that Tisha gave when she said, "Yes, we have not experienced any infidelity in our marriage." And Martell said, "Oh, really?" And that's when Melody had to turn her chair all the way around and the other way. Like, girl, I know you lying. Like she really wanted to tell it. That's the look Tisha gave. That's that, yeah, I know he cheats from time to time, but if y'all please just leave us alone, I'm trying to let him cheat in peace look. That's the look that she's giving. That's the look she's giving. If you are allowing him to cheat in peace, let it be that. But stop being out here saying that your marriage is so perfect. That's my only issue. When everybody already knows that it's not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What do y'all think about this news I gave y'all? I told y'all I had some tea. Yes, I had some tea that I want to give to you guys. I had some receipts. I showed you guys receipts of what I've been telling you guys about these damn Scots out here, baby, trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes out here. Yes, we are going to expose the lies on this channel. This is why they do not like Caramel, baby, because when I tell y'all, I digs and I find stuff and I put it out there for my Caramelians and or followers so that you guys can see what is going on out here in these streets, baby. Everything that you're seeing on Love and Marriage Huntsville is just not the tea. It's just not. It's just not. It is just not. Just like Destiny's Business, we already know Madonna is just not where it needs to be. Okay, we already know she's going to be fronting and faking when, you know, the show is already back. They're going to be showing it. Like her store is open and several people have been there to say, and I've had people in my life that have said they've been there. They've been there and the store was closed. Yeah, closed for hours at a time. Nobody there. Nobody there. But she going to be there for the premiere so she can get a check. It's all for TV. It's all for TV. So, yes, that's what I have for you guys tonight. I wanted to give you guys, like I said, some receipts, some tea. We drug a little bit. I really, really wanted to put the information out there for you guys. And I really, really wanted to speak on Tisha and Marceau because I'm so sick of their asses out here being fraud. It's like they're a fraud. Their marriage, everything about them is a damn fraud. Yes. So I hope you guys, she said, I love Monica Gillespie said, I love how you explain. Hey, I have to. That's what content creators have to do. We have to dig and find stuff out. And like I said, I always like to pull receipts because I'm so sick and tired of Wanda and everybody else saying that Caramel be lying. I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm going to start showing receipts. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to run to another blogger and try to save face and do all these interviews to try to make yourself look good. Okay? Yeah. She's probably going to contact, I guess, Marcella Speaks. That's who she likes to talk to now. Whenever she's trying to, you know, go and fix something. She's going to go over there on her platform and do some more lying, I guess. So I'm sick of them too as well. So I'm going to keep exposing things and or pulling things and giving you guys the absolute tea over here on my channel. Yes, honey. The Caramel Rell. We need to call it the Caramel Rell Show. That's what we need to call it. So right here on this channel, baby, y'all going to get the real true tea. Thank y'all for joining. I see 233 in the chat. I appreciate you guys logging on tonight and getting this tea, baby. If you can give me a few more likes, that would be nice. That would be nice because I gave y'all some real good tea tonight, okay? Some real, real good tea. Yes. I did run over something else today that this really wasn't in what I want to talk about, but it says that Sheree Whitfield posted that she is excited for the future while she's announcing that she's under new management. Some management called CGEM, and that she plans to expand her acting career. I didn't even know she had one of them. Her clothing line, and she's trying to release some fitness products. That's probably gonna be another 14 years, but yeah, that's the tea, y'all. Yeah. So she is, in addition to releasing her Sheen, she called it Cheyenne. She's like, I don't know how do you pronounce it, Cheyenne? I told y'all today. I said her ass know how to pronounce it because she just recently came out as to say that she was using a replica of Sheen for her joggers. Okay. And all of the other pieces that you guys saw on Real Housewives of Atlanta when she did her runway show, You cannot purchase any of those pieces. They're not on her website because she did not pay the designer. So for anyone that's joining for the first time, you heard it right here on my channel. You cannot buy and or purchase any of those pieces. Thank you so much, Les Moore. Okay. Yeah, you cannot purchase any of those pieces because she did not pay her designer. Okay, so he withheld those pieces. So you guys cannot. The only thing that you can purchase on her website is her joggers. And those, like I said, she did finally admit, because everybody was saying that looked like something from Shein. That looked like something from Amazon. They were saying, calling her She by Amazon, She by Shein. People were saying She by, oh hell no. Like everybody had a name for her ass. So she finally admitted that she did use a replica of Shein for her joggers. All right. So now she's got this, she's expanding her acting career. What have y'all ever seen her in any acting versus being on this Real Housewives of Atlanta? I don't know. Kudos to you, girl. We see you in 14 years. All right. So her clothing line, which like I said, is just some joggers. And then she's going to be releasing some fitness products, which I think that's probably the best idea out of everything that she's been trying to do. I said it the other day. Why would you not have fitness products when you are about the fitness? Sheree has a banging body. So that should have been the very first thing that came to mind when you started talking about starting a damn business and or doing a clothing line. Why would you not have workout gear or you know, fitness products that you sell, being that you are about the fitness? I don't know, child. Yes, I'm tired of Tisha crying too. Somebody said I'm tired of Tisha crying. Child, it's not going to stop because they're going to show her in an episode coming up in the new season where she is crying and Marceau is telling her she needs to stop crying like he her daddy. Like he about to take off her belt like he Ike Turner. Yeah. So it's going to be another episode of that. Yeah, she's going to be crying all damn episode. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Her ass is going to be in timeout when, yeah. She's going to be in timeout when she get home. Y'all saw the episode when he told her ass to go upstairs. Y'all remember that. I told y'all I don't forget nothing now. He told her ass to go upstairs and she went right on up them stairs. She went right up them stairs. He told her ass to go upstairs and she went upstairs. On camera. I was like, shit. So she went right on up them stairs like she knew better. I said, girl. Do we need to send her? Do we need to do a wellness check over there on Tisha to make sure she all right? We send the popos over there and do a wellness check on you, Tisha, and make sure you all right, girl. I don't want you over there like Tina Turner was in the studio, honey, when Ike was telling her she won't sing it right. Y'all know how that turned out. Y'all know what she said. I know you love me, baby. Y'all know she was in there. He was like, Tina, that's not how you're supposed to sing the song. And she was singing down in there. Y'all know when you hold your ear, you really sing it. And she was singing down, but Ike was like, no. That's not how I told you to sing it. You know, she got in there. You know I love you, baby. But you never tell me so. And yeah, Ike was like, bitch, that's not how I told you to sing it. And then it was one of them. So, yeah, honey. So I don't know, Tisha. I don't know. We might need to do a wellness check. You ain't singing right over there, girl. You're not singing right. So we might need to send you some help over there, girl. We'll send out a flare, honey, for the popos. Yes, honey. Y'all know you got to hold that ear, honey. So you... You got to hold that ear so you can get that note in, honey. Tina said, and y'all know you got to have the vein coming. If your vein ain't coming out right here, you ain't singing. Okay. Y'all already know Casey and JoJo. Y'all know when Casey and JoJo, when they get to singing, if you don't see this right here pop out, you're not singing. You're not no real singer if you ain't got no vein popping out. Y'all know when Tina let out that cry, when she said, oh, there's something on my mind. Can somebody please? Y'all remember when she did that? I was like, damn, girl. Y'all know she did that Fool in Love song. Tell me what's wrong. Whoa. I said, girl, I felt that. Oh, girl. Made me shake, honey. I said, whoa. I said, she's singing right there. Yes, she is, honey. But Ike was like, y'all know he was so damn high. He didn't know she was singing good. I said, boy, you need to put the Coquiana down and you need to hear these lyrics. Because she is singing down out here. He was on the Coquiana. He did not hear the notes. I said, look, did you not see her holding her ear when she was singing? Did you not see the vein popping out? This girl is in here singing down. Now, y'all know when y'all hold the ear, you is singing. I said, damn it. Put the Coquiana down. He was in love with the Coco. He did not put the Coquiana down long enough to hear that. Tina was in there like this in the studio. I said, damn it, Ike. Lord hammers. Made me so damn mad. I said, Lord, let me fast forward. Lord, let me fast forward. I cannot watch no more, Jesus. But yeah. We gonna get on out of here, y'all. Y'all know how it be. Woo. Y'all know Caramel be singing too. That's how I be in the studio when I'm singing. I gotta cover up one ear so I can. She said, "I know you love me, baby." I said, "You better sing, girl, with your ear covered up." And she sure was singing, but Ike was like, "Yeah, no, you was off a note right there." And I was like, "You a damn lie." She was singing in there, Ike. Now you a damn lie. She was on note. Now your ass is out here in love with the Coco. You on that Coquiana. You did not hear that she was on the note. You can't hear notes when you on that Coquiana. Now you just cannot. But yeah, that's what it was, y'all. That's what it was. That's what it was. So we're gonna get on out of here, honey. We're gonna get on out of here. Thank y'all for joining. I had to throw that out there. Y'all know how Ike's ass was in the movie. I was like, oh Lord. No wonder she beat his ass with that boot. I was like, yes. In the limo, she was like, look, bitch, I was on note. Where my boot at? Where my boot? And she had to get her boot and spank his ass in the limo. Like, look, bitch, I was on note. And you in here tripping. I was on note. You was on that Coquiana. Where my boot? Where my boot? She had to go get her boot and handle that thing. So big ups to you, Tina. Yes, girl. So we're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for joining. All right. Car Chronicles tomorrow. Y'all already know what it is. Okay. Car Chronicles tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining. Getting your laugh on. Hope you guys enjoyed the tea. All right. We got a 171 in the building. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Okay. Yes. Thank y'all for getting y'all laugh on and kicking it with me tonight. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the tea because I told you I was going to bring it. Okay. All right. Y'all sleep well. Have a great night. Let's do this Car Chronicles again tomorrow. All right. Liz Moore, thank you so much for the super chat, dear. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for the likes as well. Okay. We're going to get on out of here. Good night.